Welcome back to the Burgh Cave. We got a brew review for you with YeeHaw Brewery from Gatlinburg, Tennessee. We're hanging out in the man cave. The brews are cracked. Let's go! Welcome back to the Burgh Cave. We got the whole crew in here. I'm anxious for everybody to try this one. So I was in Gatlinburg, Tennessee about a month or so ago, and the sour IPAs, I believe, are an acquired taste for all of us. I know, Lawrence, we've had many talks about loving these sour IPAs, but I believe this is the best one I have ever had. This is more for reaction for everybody else. As you can see here, we got the big YeeHaw Brewing Company from down in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. This is only a 4.6%er. So this is something that I wish that I can get this flown up here into the Pittsburgh area as well. But I want everybody to take a sip of this sour IPA from YeeHaw Brewery and let me know what everyone thinks. Cheers. Cheers on up.
Shalom.
Cheers up. Big Tone, cheers, buddy. Our cameraman.
That swirled around like a fine wine.
Again, sour IPAs are an acquired taste, but this is so good. I'm going to say my score for last because I don't want to have anybody else's influences on it. So if anybody else wants to go first, go for it. Big Tone, you're the guy behind the camera. What would you think, buddy?
5.
A 5? You're not a sour guy?
It was okay, but yeah, definitely
Okay.
not my favorite.
Okay. Sorry, YeeHaw. I was trying to pump you up here a little bit, but apparently...
I'll be honest, I'm a 9. I love this stuff.
Oh, yeah,
I love
yeah.
sour. I love sour beers, like Goza, stuff like that. And I'm not a huge IPA guy, but I mean, I'm becoming more
What do you like
acquired
about
taste.
this?
I liked that it was sour, but not super hoppy.
Mm-hmm.
I think the taste was just really, like I said, we were talking about this earlier. That's like my wheelhouse is the sour beers. I really like those. In general, what my taste is towards like sour, spice, things like that. So I really like it. I would definitely buy it. I think it's definitely something you couldn't drink a ton of because of the sour taste. Like I think,
Yeah.
you know,
I think it might be start getting like some stomach issues.
yeah, but I like it. Like,
Yeah, so do I.
What was the score?
He gave it a 9.
9. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dixon, what about you?
I smelled it first. I thought it tastes better actually, so I probably should have smelled it first. I'll give it a 4. I'm not huge sour. I don't mind, but it was a little too sour for me. It's my first sour beer ever.
Oh, really?
So
Okay.
maybe that's the reason why. So I probably shouldn't do. So maybe I probably shouldn't rate it so low, but it tastes more. But yeah, it's my first sour beer, so I'll say 4. I would drink 1 just to drink it, but again, I base things off tailgating. As I love the tailgate, so I will say it's not my tailgate beer.
Okay. You gave it a what? A 4? A 4? Okay.
As we spoke, I do go through cycles probably once, twice a year where I will be in a sour kick because I do enjoy sour beers myself. This is an IPA, you're saying? That is incredible. Wow, because it is not.
It does not
hoppy.
taste like it.
It is not hoppy at all.
According to the YeeHaw
it's
Brewery.
it's a good sour. It's not an overwhelming sour. And again, I'm even with my sour kick. I can't do it more than like maybe once or twice. You know, in a couple of week period. You know,
Sure.
It's definitely not I would agree. It's definitely not a tailgating beer either. But to just have some and drink some, I mean, I thought it was good. I'll give it a 9 too.
I'm gonna go 7.
Okay.
Just because I'm primarily a hoppy, as
Yeah.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
I like the sour. Did you say gozes?
like
This-
No, the Goza from Southern Tier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those are real good. So
Yeah.
this is a kind of a combination of it. So I think it's something I can drink occasionally, like you guys were talking about. So it's not something I could tailgate with. But sitting here drinking it, I think it's pretty good. I would have another one. I don't know that I'd buy the case, but I would have one if it was here.
Not only would I buy this case, I would actually email them and ask if they would ship cases up to. I get the whole non-tailgate beer. I would give it a shot. Now, I don't know if I could tailgate with a sour beer. I would give it a shot. This might be the first one I actually would give it a shot. This was a 9.4 for me.
Whoa.
I
Wow.
almost drank this.
Is that the highest?
It's the highest. It's the highest one
Is
I've
that
ever
the
done.
highest one ever on
For
the
me.
Burgh Cave?
I
No,
think
on the Burgh
I
Cave.
might have went high.
I don't know. I have to go back
That,
and look.
We're out of 10.
The
It's not-
Aslan beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was there for it.
Yeah.
I must have been
I
here
went
for
for high,
that.
yeah.
The reason I say that, when I was down in Gatlinburg, I mean, my buddy and I, we almost drank this exclusively. Like, I kept going back to their brewery, the
I
island
really
down in
like it.
Pigeon Forge, actually, which is right outside of Gatlinburg. And I sat there, and I even have a glass and everything. Brought it back, and I wish I would have brought more of these. I think they charge, I think, $17 for this growler, which is still not bad. I would have brought home multiple ones of these, but I don't think if I could fit another one in my car, because I have a wife and 2 daughters, I don't think I could fit another beer in my car. So too many packing. So I am going 9.4 on this. By far, from my opinion, best
So,
sour.
The one.
I do a question when
Yeah.
afterwards.
Well, now, just real quick, the one thing that I could drink more and maybe give it a shot at tailgate like you
Yeah.
is so like I like Sour Monkey, but that's like what is it 9.7?
It's
I think.
9.7.
It
Or
is.
you can drink
I mean, so you have 3 and you're like done.
Yeah.
So this, other than the size of the can, which is quite large, I think you could drink multiple and not be completely overwhelmed.
Well, it's 4.6, so you're basically right around Coors Light,
Right. Yeah, right.
potency, if you will.
Yeah.
And what was your question, bud?
So this is my first sour beer ever.
Mm-hmm.
Is this considered a real sour one, or is this like a mild? Like, do you guys know what I'm trying to say?
It has a little bit more of a sour taste to it.
Yeah, I would definitely say it's probably in the 7 to 8 range on a 10, like for sours. I mean, Sour Monkey is pretty up
Yeah,
there too.
it is.
Well, and part of them sometimes with the sour beer, they'll infuse it with like fruit or something, and that negates the sourness a little bit. I don't think that's really what I want here. So I would say this is probably
That's more my cup of tea.
little more sour. Yeah.
So you want
Exactly.
yours more sour than
I want it
this?
more less sour.
Oh,
That's sour.
sour.
More, he's more like, as I will go with the hoppiness as well.
So you want
This-
hoppy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and again, they have it listed as an IPA down there, unless I was misreading the sign and stuff. But it
definitely
seems
has.
good.
It definitely
Yeah.
has. You can feel it. You can kind of taste it. It's
But
just
it-
not extremely hoppy.
it-
The sour comes out more.
Yeah.
But is the IPA now becoming just like a general label in a sense too? Because I know IPA is supposed to be a specific type of brew, but is now everything labeled an IPA? I don't know.
Yeah.
YeeHaw does brewery down in Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Fantastic job. Hopefully you guys can keep that for Pittsburgh, because that would be a regular customer of that.